Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, this video is kind of more of the same. There is absolutely nothing we can possibly lose by stockpiling food for the rest of the year. All right. Okay, so I bought this Alfredo sauce for $1.25. Today I went to the 99-cent store only, and I was looking for toys. No toys. Dollar Tree doesn't have any toys. I need toys. What am I supposed to tell a baby? Sorry, you have every toy there. I mean, it's horrible. So this is, I want to make my meals kind of like really kind of nutritious, and then eat them for 2, maybe some on the 3rd day. So I have the Alfredo sauce. I have a 3rd can of Great Value peas, and I drained 1 can of mushrooms. And then I had a few these were good. I will get this kind of pasta from now on. It was so good. And so I just want to stir this around. And we could stop right here if we were vegetarians. There's nothing wrong with vegetarianism, but in my case, I decided to try to eat a little bit more meat because of my age. And I think I feel much better. I think I fell a little bit asleep easier. So I bought some meat today, and I baked it in the oven. This is about a half a pound. And that's what happened when it cooked down. So I want to put this in my Alfredo. It could be chicken. It could be tuna. Oh, this is good. I was tempted to gobble the whole thing down, and I thought, no, that is not the plan. The plan is that this is going to make me enough food for a couple of days. All right, so let's see. I want to go across the grain of my meat now that I can see which way is across the grain. I bought this food marked down today. Yum. So, I don't believe the price of anything is going down. That is not the direction it looks like it's going in. This knife could be a little sharper. I bought these knives used. All I have to do is find a place to get them sharpened, and I have these really nice knife sets. So I just want my meat in some nice bite-sized pieces. So I wanted to mention to you guys, in a day, the only thing I tell myself when I get up in the morning, okay, self, the only thing you have to do, and you would think this would be easy, and it is. It's still pretty hot here, believe it or not. It's cooler than it was, but it's not exactly freezing. So the only thing I have to do in a day, because I'm retired, is go to the darn gym. And today I didn't walk 45 minutes because I didn't want to. And I said, yeah, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So tomorrow I will try to do what I'm supposed to be doing. And then all I have to do is come home, make a tasty little meal for myself, and post it, you know, so my followers can see what's going on over here. You know what's going on over here? Nothing. Okay, so I want to put my meat on here. This could be a beef stroganoff, but this is Alfredo. So, okay, so I have my peas, I have my mushrooms, I have my beef, and then I have some mozzarella cheese, and I have some of this Parmesan cheese. This was really good. I bought this at Ralph's. The past couple of days I've been doing discount shopping, but probably tomorrow I'll go back to Ralph's. So I'll make it really cheesy. And then I will put it in the oven and melt the cheese. Okay, so that's that. So then today, you know, I was at the discount shop and I got ready to leave and I thought, oh no, you didn't get what you came for, which was cottage cheese. And that is because they didn't have any, but that is okay. This is partly to do with food storage. So I went into my food storage and I had, this is cheaper anyway, I had one of these shelf-stable milks from Dollar Tree for $1.25, and this is about 5 cups. This one had a lot, and like 2 tablespoons of milk because I measured. So what I did is I changed my my method of making cottage cheese, and this is going to generate a lot of good whey. And all I did was I heated, ooh, yum. I heated my milk to almost boiling. And so when I make yogurt, what I do is I heat my milk to almost boiling and I hold it there for 20 to 25 minutes. And so then, since I was making cottage cheese, oh, this turned out terrific. Look at this. As soon as I find cottage cheese on sale, I'll buy some, but in the meantime, what am I supposed to do? Tonight, I had plans, later on tonight, if I want to, I have some cold fruit in my refrigerator, and I wanted to make sure I had enough cottage cheese. And then, so I have 5.5 cups milk. I heated it to almost boiling and I held it there for about 20-30 minutes. Then I used rice wine vinegar, about a 1/4 cup. And then I have this, let this drip for a few minutes. I have some tea that I made. And so when I made my beef, yum. You know, I told my son, I think I'll finish up my associate's degree. I was a nursing student for many years, and I just need a few classes, and I changed my my major to culinary artist. And I told my son, we're gonna find me online classes so I don't have to go anywhere. So, okay, so what I did today, I was watching these carnivore channels, and I wouldn't want to be a total carnivore because I don't want to eliminate any food groups. But I realized I was a lot stronger, and I can't tell if my memory is any better, but I did sleep a little better just by eating more protein. So today I was at grocery outlet and I bought this bone broth, and so I watched this carnivore, and she said she drinks 2 glasses of this. I couldn't find any cans, but when I do, I'll buy them. So I bought these, and so that's the beef broth, and I just mixed one of these with 1.5 cups water. It doesn't tell you how much water to use, and this I mixed it up with 1 cup. And then there was a lot in the bottom, so I added another 1/2 cup. It's not cheap. It's about $1 a packet, and there's 16 packets. And so then, for tomorrow, I have the good stuff. And so what I will do is, once it cools, I'm sure that some grease is going to be on top. So I will just take that off, and I might cook something. So I have my beef broth. That was the plan. Okay, life is good. My phone is still a little bit of a pain in the neck. Ooh. I think I'm starting to enjoy the art of cooking. All right. And, ooh, this isn't a very good. Okay, so this is going to be more than enough food for 2, maybe 3 days. I'm going to be buying some more kitchen equipment. You know where they have good kitchen equipment? Take a look at this. Smart and Final that I go to a lot. Okay, so I won't be starving. And I have cottage cheese, and I have a container to put my cottage cheese in. And I have a little bit of cottage cheese, but this cottage cheese will last me until I find some. So here we go. Now, when you buy cottage cheese in one of these containers, it is not 10 cups of milk. This is about 5 cups of milk. And then I have a whey. And this is so good in making fry bread. I mentioned to you guys that I want to start eating more acidic food, and this is perfect. It's much better for me than pickle juice. But I thought, you know what you can do? I've been eating boiled eggs, but today I had another breakfast sandwich with an egg, a sausage, and an English muffin. Right now, that's kind of working for me. It's a good portion of protein. Well, let's see if I can cut this. Yummy. This is kind of like a pizza of sorts. A cheesy Alfredo bake. Okay, so yummy. Okay. So, the nice thing is we have plenty of food for tomorrow. And then, you know, I'm trying to eat at least 1 or 2 pickles a day. I can easily eat 2 pickles when the pickles are good. All right. So there we have that. And then shelf-stable milk. I bought 10 of those. So we don't know what the future is going to hold. I would say everything is going to be okay, but in my life, you know, I'm almost 70. Did you ever really think about it? You know, that is nothing. In my life, things can suddenly go very badly. Like the day my dad dropped dead. Like the day my ex-husband had a stroke. And he said, I'm screwed, I'm screwed, I'm screwed. And I said, Mike, we're all screwed. Which was true, because my son, I told him, don't drop dead. I can live without you, because we were divorced. But my son will be too sad. Try to hold on, you know. We had been married. We didn't live together because we would really try to do bodily harm to each other. So, okay, here's my homemade cottage cheese. So I have a little fruit, but I'm not going crazy on the fruit. So here's my food. Here it is, you guys. I'm trying to get more protein in my diet. Okay, one thing I did buy today, I saw one of the ladies, the bodybuilder ladies, was drinking 4 cups of egg whites. I go, okay, I can eat 1 or 2 eggs. How about buttermilk? Well, some of the keto ladies eat butter. I go, no. But, you know, buttermilk is good. I mean, even if I wanted to, it's not so much about my weight. This is probably about 4 cups. I could drink the whole thing each day. I got it for $2 and something cents. I like buttermilk. It is not too expensive. I want to show you what I got. Okay, you know what I really love? The hot wing chicken. So I'm doing the meal plan. So this was $1.25. The Frank's hot wing chicken sauce is like $4. Dollar Tree. So I thought, wow, that'll work out good. Tomorrow when I cook, since I have all this food left over, I will just make like one of my mini meals. So that was good. I watched one of the best ones is the Keto Doctor, Dr. Berg. And so I mentioned to you that I have oatmeal with milk, with nuts, with raisins, with powdered milk. I'm not going to get rid of that. I think it's a complete amino acid. And so he said he was going to stop eating so many nuts, but I think you need nuts for complete amino acids. So I'm looking for the big bags like the cottage cheese at a good price, the big bags of walnuts. So in the meantime, I bought these, and so I asked the AI, what is a serving of nuts? It's 1 to 1.5. What did they put? How did they put that? 1 to 1.5 ounces, or 1 to 1.5 ounces. So I was eating 2 ounces, you know, half of a quarter cup. So that was about right per day. And then I bought this garlic pepper and I sprinkled that on my meat. I dusted my meat with flour. I fried it on all sides, and then I added 1 pack of the bone broth. And so when I walked in the door, I immediately fixed myself some bone broth until I could get ready for the sandwich, because the sandwich, to try to stop myself from gobbling. So I want to mention some stuff that I started doing that I think is really going to ultimately help me stay alive longer. Okay, I went to gluten-free, like corn chips and salsa this afternoon, tortilla chips. I had some barbecue potato chips with my sandwiches. That goes back to the Scientology meal plan. Lunch sandwiches, which would be cold cuts, tuna, peanut butter, and jelly. So tomorrow when I get home from the gym, all I have to do is go to the gym, and I will probably eat this Alfredo, and then I'll have like maybe a sandwich. So with the sandwich, you could have chips, a small piece of fruit, apple, or banana. So what I'm doing is I'm redoing my my eating. I asked the AI, was the Sea Org developed by L. Ron Hubbard or David Miscavige? And it said L. Ron Hubbard, but I don't know about that as far as this diet goes. But this is really a good diet. And when they're on their sea vessels, this is what they eat. The dinner is the one that, I mean, we all know sandwiches. The egg, and it could be, I was learning from the carnivores, go for the black label bacon. Maybe pay a little bit more for your protein. Stock it up. Now what they do is they buy hundreds of pounds of meat because that's all they're eating. Dr. Berg is doing the keto still, and I think that's healthier. Okay, pickle juice. Okay, pickle juice is brutal, but eating a couple pickles is not too bad. The carnivores eat butter in their coffee. Okay, butter is nothing but solidified cream. What is bad? What about sugar-free creamer? Or what about cream and a little sugar? And then the buttermilk. It's much better than 4 cups of egg whites. And they're trying to eat a couple of eggs a day. More meat, buy it on. Okay, today this meat that I bought, I got 1.5 pounds. I got $3 off. So each piece of this meat, and I cut it in 3 pieces, and then I put it straight into the freezer and I cook this, because if you buy your meat marked down, you want to freeze it right away. But another thing is freezing and refrigeration only slow microbial growth. It doesn't entirely stop it. So I want to eat more meat, less carbs. I'm still having some carbs. A small fruit, a small vegetable, coffee or tea with cream or coffee creamer, sugar-free, and then cottage cheese with fruit. Or I make yogurt. I have quite a bit of yogurt left. I have about a half a container. Now, do you really think you're getting 5 cups of milk in that yogurt? It's better to make your own. Okay, now they're saying beware, and I'm taking heed to this, that because the consumption is down, the price is going to be up because people don't have that much money because of the cost of living. I mentioned to you that I have been trying to shop for toys and shop for the holidays, and I mean, I have had a couple of mishaps, like when I didn't get my book at the thrift store I'm never shopping at again, and like no toys today. So I'm going to be shopping, and I have a birthday which requires toys, and then I have 2 people, my daughter-in-law and my son. I got to buy stuff, good stuff. In times gone by, I could just go do 80% markdown. If there is markdown, it's going to be all the old crappy inventory. So they're saying that there's not going to be any, like, a lot. Like, they're just going to have, like, if it's computers, they're going to have 6, and then when those are gone, that's it. So also, you know, I'm needing some clothes. So I bought some t-shirts, and I noticed something about them. They were very, very hateable. They were too tight. They were too short. And I thought, that is okay. I'll just wear them at the gym, but they're totally unacceptable, like for wearing around. So I could do better by carefully shopping a lot cheaper at the thrift stores. But the shirts I bought were okay for the gym. Okay, so now I came up with the hot wing chicken, because on the Scientology meal plan, it's a majority of chicken, which is fine with me. Also, I bought mixed herbs so I could make baked herb chicken. Also, the grilled chicken is not bad. So if you have rice, you have chicken. So yeah, stock up on a lot, but don't go too overboard, because you really don't want your food hanging around for a long time. You want to buy it and then you want to eat it, unless it's storable food. If it's something with, and then I'm trying to get as long of an expiration. So like this Alfredo had an expiration of, it had a long expiration. It had an expiration of February 2025. So when you're buying all your food that way, and your food, even if it's canned, is fairly fresh, and you're stocking up like this garlic pepper. My garlic salt was really all clumpy and stuff, so I threw it away because I didn't really want to be eating it. So now, so chicken, the chub of Kroger sausage. I could have made 6 sandwiches, almost enough for a week. I could have had oatmeal. I could have had omelets with toast. So I'm getting somewhere with the breakfast. I usually eat that for my second meal or my first meal, and then I have a regular meal. And then for the sandwiches, you know, trying to eat tuna sandwiches now and then. I could have found some great deals on lunch meat, but I have lunch meat. So salmon and tuna. So salmon is expensive, but I did find some salmon patties, like 2 for $5 at Ralph's. So I have quite a bit. If I eat fish once a week, I have enough fish for at least a month. So that is that. It's going to be beef, it's going to be chicken, and it's going to be sausage for now, and whatever else I have in there. The carnivores eat pork. I do like pork chops, but I can't always find them. So I just want to encourage you guys, keep stocking up a little all the time. If you had to go, like if something looked bad and you had to go buy enough food to constitute a food storage, it would be really, really expensive. So just don't go there. Same thing, if you have to go and you have to buy Christmas, the whole thing is going to be really, really expensive. Like non-foods now. Okay, everything is $5, $10. You know, you need dish soap, you need paper towels, you need toilet paper. If you have to buy it all, it's a lot. But if you just buy a couple every day or two. So one time this week that really blew my $7 a day, I needed SOS pads, I needed dish soap, I needed sponges, I needed Comet, I needed toilet. You get the idea? So, and then, God forbid, if you need detergent, you know, clothes detergent, you need bath soap. And so the non-foods, which really used to be pretty, how about soda? The non-foods that really used to be a non-issue are now quite the issue if you have to buy a lot. So that's why it's so much better. And if, like on things that don't matter, like the dish soap, I tried buying the bars 3 for $1, and they're very tiny. So, okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. See you tomorrow.